On the far edge of known space lies the planet Ilara 9, a frozen world the Galactic Concord calls a Class 4 death world, too dangerous for any sane species to live on. Storms rage across jagged mountains, rivers carve deep paths through ice and rock, poison winds howl without end. Yet one human stays here alone. Marcus Kane builds his home from crash wreckage and stone, near a wide, roaring river. He came years ago as part of a survey team. His ship broke apart on landing. Everyone else died or left in escape pods. He chose to remain because running felt wrong. Now he hunts, fish, sets traps, gathers what the land gives, and keeps watch over the empty wild. Each day follows the same hard pattern. Wake before light, check gear, repair what breaks, eat what cooks fast, move before cold sinks too deep into bones. Tonight, the sky turns black early. Heavy clouds roll in. Wind whips snow sideways. Marcus pulls his hood tight, walks the rocky bank to see his fish traps. River water crashes, white and loud. Over boulders, spray stings his face. He kneels, ties fresh line, when something strange catches his eye. Far downstream a faint blue glow twists in the current. Not a fish, not driftwood, something alive, small and struggling. He stands still, watches the glow dip under foam, rise again, then vanish under a wave. Heart beats harder now. He drops his tools, runs along the slippery stones, eyes fixed on that weak light. The river pulls fast. Anyone caught in it drowns quick or freezes slow. Marcus knows this from bitter lessons, yet he does not stop. He reaches a narrow bend, sees the form clear for the first time. A slender body, with skin that shines soft blue even in stormlight. Thin, wing-like membranes trail behind. Torn and ragged gill fringes along the neck flutter. Weak blood trails darken water. She looks young, maybe not yet grown. Her eyes stay closed. Limbs hang limp. Body bumps hard against rocks. Each hit draws fresh red. Marcus curses low, drops to his knees, scans for safest entry point. Current rips past sharp ice edges. No time to think. He kicks off boots, ties one end of his heavy salvage rope around a thick tree trunk, loops other end under his arms, takes deep breath, jumps in, water hits like hammer. Cold burns lungs, squeezes chest. He fights upstream, arms stroke hard, legs kick against pull. Rope drags taut behind him, keeps him from washing away completely. He reaches her, just as another wave slams her down, grabs one thin arm, pulls her close to chest. Her skin feels smooth, colder than ice. Fragile bones shift under his grip. He wraps arm around her waist, kicks toward shore. Every stroke burns, muscles scream, water fills mouth. He spits, keeps going. At last, feet find gravel. He stands, drags her up onto flat rock. Waves still claw at legs. He falls to knees, turns her over, face pale, lips blue, gill fringes still no breath. He presses hands to narrow chest, feels two faint heartbeats, slow and uneven. He starts compressions, careful not to crush fragile ribs, pushes steady, counts in. Head 1, 2, 3, 4. After 30, he tilts her head, seals mouth over hers. Breathes in slow human air, fills alien lungs. Once, twice, 3 times. He returns to compressions, repeats cycle many times. Cold seeps into his own body, fingers go numb, yet he does not stop. Finally one small cough, water spills from her mouth, gill fringes flutter, quick hearts jump stronger. She gasps air, eyes snap open wide with fear. She sees him, big broad human face, scarred from old fights. No glow, no shell, no wings, just skin and bone, and wet hair plastered down. A low keen escapes her throat. Body jerks, tries to crawl away. Strength fails. She collapses back. Marcus raises hands, palms out. Slow, easy. He speaks soft words in trade speech, pieces he learned from old ship logs long ago. No hurt safe now. Rest. She stares. Blinks fast, blue light in her skin, dims, flickers like dying lamp. Panic fills her gaze, yet she cannot move far. Wounds bleed fresh. Gill cuts leak slow. Her wings hang torn useless. Chatter, quiet sound. Marcus works fast, pulls her higher from water edge, wraps her in his thick coat, biggest he owns, carries her against chest, shields her from wind with his body. Walk back to cabin, takes longer than normal. Legs sink in mud, snow piles heavy. Each step strains, yet he keeps steady, never falters. Inside he kicks door shut, sets her gentle on cot, near heater, strips wet cloth from both of them, builds fire high, wraps her in every dry blanket he owns, boils water, cleans cuts with care, uses last clean cloth for bandages, smears salve from his kit on worst wounds. She watches every move, eyes huge wonder mixes with fear when he offers warm broth. She turns head away, too weak, too scared. He sets bowl aside, sits back, gives space. Hours pass, storm roars outside, cabin shakes, she sleeps fitful, sometimes cries, soft in dreams. Marcus stays awake, feeds fire, watches her breathe, checks pulse often. Human stubbornness keeps him going. He saved her from river, now must keep death from claiming her again. Night deepens, cold presses harder, yet inside, small glow returns. Faint blue light spreads across her skin. Steady now, not strong, but alive. Marcus leans against wall, rubs tired eyes, allows small tired smile. She lives because he jumped. No machine, no team, just one human who refused to watch and do nothing. Morning comes, gray light filters through frost windows. She stirs, opens eyes clearer now, fear still there but less sharp. She looks at him, studies scarred hands, rough clothes, simple face, no threat shows. She whispers first word in her own tongue, soft like wind through leaves. He does not understand, yet nods gentle, moves slow to offer more broth. This time, she accepts small sips. Strength creeps back slow. Marcus knows road ahead stays hard, wounds deep, infection waits in cuts. Alien body, fragile against human medicine. Yet he sets jaw firm, prepares for what comes next. One life pulled from river now depends on him. He will not fail. Days blend as he tends her, cleans, changes. Bandages, forces nutrient paste down when she fights weakness. She grows used to his presence, stops flinching at touch. Even reaches once thin fingers, brushes wrist. Light as feather. Silent thanks hangs between them. River roars on outside. World stays deadly. Inside cabin, two very different beings share warmth and quiet. Trust builds slow like ice melting, drop by drop. Marcus Kane, the lone human of Alara 9, finds purpose beyond simple survival. He guards a life not his own, and in doing so, proves once more why humans endure where others break. Morning light creeps through frost-covered windows and fills the small cabin with pale gray. Marcus sits on a low stool, watches the alien girl sleep. Her breathing stays steady. Now blue glow under her skin pulses soft and even, like calm water. He checks the bandages on her torn wing membrane. The cloth looks clean. No fresh blood seeps through. Good sign. He stands quiet, stretches his stiff back, walks to the small stove, boils more water, adds dried herbs from his supply, makes weak tea for himself, then prepares another bowl of nutrient paste mixed with crushed local moss. She ate little yesterday, but more today. Maybe strength returns, slow. She stirs, opens large dark eyes, looks around, first at the fire, then at him. Fear flashes quick, but fades faster than before. She tries to sit up, winces, presses hand to side where ribs got bruised. Marcus moves close, slow, raises hands, shows empty palms. She watches, careful, then nods, small permission. He helps prop her against rolled blankets. Her thin arms tremble. Under own weight, she looks down at splint on one wing, sees how he tied stiff carbon strips from old ship parts with thin wire to hold torn membrane straight. Work looks rough but solid. She touches edge, gentle wonder in her gaze. He offers the bowl again. Warm paste, smells faint sweet. She takes it this time, sips slow at first, then swallows more. Hunger wins over caution. Marcus sits across from her, gives space, speaks few words in broken trade speech. Eat good, heal fast. She listens, tilts head, tries words back. Soft voice like wind over leaves. Thank you. Sound comes clear enough. He smiles, small nods, keeps watch while she eats. Every bite seems to bring faint color back to her cheeks. Blue skin brightens, just a bit. Days pass in quiet rhythm. Marcus works without stop. He boils water every few hours to keep things clean. Changes bandages when they get wet or dirty. Uses last packets of human antibiotics. Mixes tiny amounts into paste. Hopes alien body can handle it without bad reaction. Watches him always. Eyes follow every move when he sharpens knife to cut more splint wood. When he stitches torn coat with bone needle. When he climbs ladder to check roof against coming snow. She sees no rest, no complaint, just steady hands and strong back. One night fever comes sudden. Her skin burns hot, glow flickers wild. She shakes hard, teeth click together. Marcus wraps more blankets, adds extra wood to fire, sits beside cot, wipes her face with cool cloth. Hour after hour, he whispers calm words she does not understand, but tone soothes her. Fever breaks at dawn, sweat soaks blankets, glow steadies again. She sleeps deep, true rest for the first time. When she wakes stronger, she points to herself, speaks slow, Lyra. Name hangs soft in air. Marcus repeats it careful. Lyra. Then points to chest. Marcus. She tries sound. Mar-Cas. Small smile curves her lips. First one he has seen. Trust grows quiet, like plant in hard soil. She asks questions in simple trade words he taught her, piece by piece. Me. He thinks. Long answers honest. You needed help. I could give it no more reason. She stares, long blue eyes search his face, finds no lie, no hidden want. She nods, accepts truth. She tells him her story in short broken sentences. She belongs to Calith's Sky Clan, lives high in cliff areas, where wind sings through crystal spires. Young ones face trial, cross Forbidden River Gorge, alone to prove strong enough for adult name. Failure means death or banish. She tried brave, but storm came. Rocks hit hard. Water pulled her down. She thought end came. Then human jumped in, carried her out. She looks at him now, sees not monster from old stories, but being who fights death itself with bare hands and will. She whispers, human strange. He laughs low. Maybe we are. Marcus shows her his world, bit by bit. Cabin small but full of human tricks. Shelf holds books, paper pages worn from many reads. He points pictures, explains words. She listens fascinated. When he shows small radio, picks up static only. Head curious. He shrugs. Someday signal comes, maybe home calls. She sees crash scars on wall. Twisted metal he kept as reminder. She touches one, gentle, asks, alone long time. He nods. Long enough. No self-pity, just fact. She feels sudden ache for him, being who survives storm and silence, yet still saves stranger. One afternoon she tries stand, legs shake. Marcus catches her arms steady. She leans on him. Walks few steps around cabin, pride lights her face. He smiles proud too. Next day more steps, then slow circle outside near door. Cold bites, but she breathes deep. River roars close. She looks at water that almost took her. Shivers. Marcus puts coat around her shoulders, big on her small frame. She pulls it tight. Warmth comforts. They stand together, watch snow fall soft on dark water. Trust solid now, like stone underfoot. He teaches her simple things, how to tie strong knot with paracord, how to spot safe ice, how to start fire with flint, when wood stays wet. She learns fast, fingers nimble despite wounds. One evening, she helps him clean fish slices, neat with small knife he gave her. They work side by side, quiet, companionable. She looks up sudden, asks, "You go back home someday?" Marcus pauses, thinks, "If chance comes, yes, but Alara 9, my home now." She nods. understands loneliness, shares it in small way. Infection creeps in slow. At first gill cuts swell, red streaks spread. Marcus sees danger, acts fast. He crushes last antibiotic pill, mixes with water, forces her drink, even when she fights weak. He holds bowl steady, talks soft. Drink, fight, live. She swallows bitter liquid, trusts him. Fever returns. Worse this time. She burns, shakes, cries soft in pain. Marcus never leaves side, wipes sweat, holds her hand when nightmares come. He tells stories of Earth, green fields, wide oceans, tall cities. She listens through haze, eyes shine, wonder cuts through hurt. When fever finally breaks, third morning, she wakes clear-eyed, glow strong. Marcus slumps against wall, exhausted but relieved. She reaches thin hand, touches his rough one. You strong more than any caliph. He shakes head, humble, just stubborn. She grows stronger every day. Wing membrane knits slow under his careful splint. Gill fringes heal, pink edges fade. She walks full circles outside, helps gather wood, even tries fish trap with him. They laugh when line snaps. She teases gentle, human hands too big. He grins back, alien fingers too small. Bond deepens day by day. Not just rescuer and rescued, but two survivors sharing hard world. She sees his scars, old and new, proof of fights won. She sees his tools, made from junk turned useful, proof of mind that bends fate. She sees his heart big enough to pull life from river, proof of soul that refuses lose. Weeks pass. Lyra stands tall now, wings spread, careful, still weak but healing. Marcus removes last splint, membrane thin but whole. She flexes slow, tests Joylight's face, blue glow bright as new star. She turns to him, eyes serious. I must go home. Clan waits, think me dead. Would come. Then I take you. She blinks surprised. Dangerous path, long hard. He shrugs simple. I walked worse. She studies him long, sees truth in steady gaze. Knows argument useless. Human decided. She nods, grateful. Together then. Inside cabin, Marcus packs supplies. Dried meat, nutrient bars, rope, tools, extra coat for her. He builds light sled from scrap metal and cord, strong enough carry her if needed. She watches, works, marvels at speed and skill. When pack ready, he looks at her. Ready? She steps close, places small hand on his arm. Yes, Marcus, thank you. He covers her hand, gentle. No thanks needed, just keep living. They step out together into cold wind. River roars. Welcome or warning, none can tell, but two figures move forward. One tall, broad, one small, glowing path ahead, full of deathworld teeth. Yet human leads unafraid, and alien follows, trust strong as any chain ever forged. Cold wind cuts sharp across the open valley, as Marcus and Lyra leave the cabin behind them. River roars farewell at their backs. Marcus pulls the light sled, loaded with supplies, rope, tools, dried food, and extra blankets. Lyra walks beside him, at first slow steps, careful on uneven ground. Her wings fold tight against her body, still weak, but healing fast. Blue glow steady now, bright enough to light the path in early dusk. They move upstream, along narrow bank, where rocks give way to steep slopes. Snow dusts everything, white and silent. First day stays easy. Trail follows old game path Marcus knows well. He points out safe spots to step, warns of loose stones. Lyra listens, nods, copies his moves. Her feet find balance quicker than he expects. Caliph Grace returns bit by bit. They stop often, let her rest, drink warm broth from thermos he carries. She eats more now, hunger honest sign of mending. When night falls, he sets small camp in sheltered hollow, under overhang, builds quick fire from dry scrub, feeds it, small, to save wood. They sit close, shares heat. She watches flames dance, asks quiet questions about human ways. He answers simple, tells of far planets, cities under blue skies, machines that fly between stars. She listens, eyes wide. Wonder grows with every word. Morning brings trouble. Low growl echoes from thick brush. Marcus freezes. Hand drops to knife at belt. Lyra tenses. Wings flare. Slight razor-clawed hexapods. 6 legs. Lean bodies furred in gray and black pack hunters. Fast and hungry. 3 burst from cover. Eyes gleam yellow. Teeth flash. Marcus pushes Lyra behind him. Steps forward slow. Never shows back. Stay low, he whispers. She crouches. Small glow dims to hide better. Beasts circle. Growl deep rumble. Marcus waits. Picks moment. Charges. Sudden swings heavy branch he grabbed from ground. Cracks. First hexapod across snout. Animal yelps. Reels back. He follows. Strikes again. Hard. Bone meets bone. Second beast leaps. Claws rake air. Marcus ducks. Rolls. Grabs rock. Hurls it true. Hits leg. Stumbles. He springs up. Drives knife into shoulder. Twists, pulls free. Blood sprays dark on snow. Third hexapod hesitates. Sees packmates hurt. Turns, flees into brush. Marcus stands breathing hard. Chest rises, falls. Checks himself. Shallow cuts on arm. Nothing deep. Lyra rises slow. Stares at him. Awe plain on face. You fought 3 alone, he wipes. Blade clean, shrugs. Had to. She touches his arm, gentle. Humans do not run. He meets her eyes. Not when someone needs us. They move on faster now. Danger wakes caution. Marcus teaches her signals. Hand signs for stop. Hide, quiet. She learns quick. Repeats perfect. By midday they reach first real obstacle. Deep gorge cuts path. River narrows here, rushes white through tight slot. Ice bridges span gap. Thin, fragile. Marcus tests one with foot. Cracks loud. He shakes head. Too weak. Lyra looks down. Long drop. Water foams far below. My people fly over, she says. Soft voice small. Marcus nods. We walk under or around. He leads her downstream. Finds narrower point where. Fallen boulder. Jammed years ago. Forms rough dam. Water slows above it. He ties rope around waist. Other end to strong tree. Lowers himself careful. Grips ice and rock. Lyra watches. Heart in throat. He reaches middle. Tests stability. Nods up at her. Come. Slow. 1 step. She follows, trustful. Slides down rope. Hand over hand. Feet find holds. Marcus guides every move. When both stand safe on other side, she breathes. Deep relief floods her. You make impossible simple. He smiles tired. Just 1 foot, then next. Days stretch hard terrain. Climbs steep acid rain. Belts burn skin if exposed long. Marcus rigs tarp shelter from salvaged plastic. They huddle under during worst bursts. Rain hisses on cover. Smells sharp chemical. Lyra curls close his warmth. Shields her delicate skin. She whispers thanks. Often he brushes words away. Keep moving, that thanks enough. Food runs low. He sets snares. Catches small furred creatures. Cleans, cooks, shares fare. She learns taste of roasted meat. Finds it strange, but filling. Strength builds more each meal. One evening storm hits. Sudden sky blackens. Wind howls. Snow blinds. Marcus pulls sled faster. Seeks cover. Finds shallow cave mouth. Just wide enough. They squeeze inside. Blocks entrance partial. With packs huddled together. Fire small, but warm. Lyra shivers hard. He wraps arm around her. Shares body heat. She leans into him. Glow pulses soft against his chest. Cold, never felt like this before, she murmurs. He rubs her back slow. Hold on. Passes soon. Night long. Wind screams outside. Cave walls shake. Yet inside, quiet trust holds strong. She sleeps first time, curled against him, head on shoulder. Marcus stays awake, watches entrance, listens for danger. Human stubborn keeps guard. Next challenge comes without warning. Ice shelf. They cross. Groans loud under weight. Sudden crack splits wide. Marcus grabs Lyra, throws her towards solid ground. She lands, rolls safe. He slips edge, catches ledge with both hands. Legs daggle over drop. River roars hungry below. Extends, thin arm. Take my hand. He shakes head. Too light. Pull me, you fall. She refuses, grips his wrist tight. Wings flare. Tries lift both. Strain, muscles burn. He kicks, finds toehold, pushes up. She pulls harder. Together they haul him over lip. Collapse together panting. Snow dust settles. She looks at him, eyes huge. You almost fell for me. He coughs dust. Would do again. She presses forehead to his shoulder. Silent thanks deeper than words. They push on. Valley widens. Trees appear twisted, hardy kind. Marcus gathers wood, makes bigger fire that night. Lyra sits close, watches him work, asks about family back on Earth. He tells little. Mother, father, sister gone now. Crash took friends too. She listens quiet, shares own story. Clan's strict traditions. Trial hardest part. Parents wait. Think her lost. Maybe mourn already. Tears shine blue in eyes. Marcus wipes one gentle. We bring you home. They see you live. She nods. Hope flickers bright. Predators return worse this time. Larger beast alone. Bigger than. Hexapods. Thick hide. Curved horns. Charges from dark. Marcus shoves Lyra aside. Grabs spear he carved days before. Meets charge head on. Beast lowers head. Marcus sidesteps. Drives point into shoulder. Twists, beast bellows, rears. He ducks under, swings again, aims legs, cripples one, beast staggers. Marcus presses attacks, relentless, stabs throat, final blow, animal falls. Heavy twitches once, still, Lyra watches frozen, sees raw power, sees refusal to yield, sees human turn death into victory. She walks close, kneels beside kill, touches horn, careful, you bleed, she says. Sees cut on his side. He shrugs. Small price. She tears cloth from own wrap. Binds wound. Firm hands steady now. No tremble. Journey continues week after week. Legs ache. Backs hurt. Yet pace never slows. Marcus carries more when Lyra tires. Sled lightens as food vanishes. He hunts, traps, sets lines. She helps skin, clean, cook. Bond tightens like rope under strain. One quiet night under clear stars. She looks up, points constellation. That one we call River Mother. He follows, finger smiles. We call it something else, Hunter maybe. She laughs, soft sound like bells. Humans see hunters everywhere. He nods, true enough. At last distant cliffs rise sharp against sky. Lyra stops, stares. Home close now. Heart races, wings flutter, eager. Marcus puts hand on shoulder, almost there. She turns, hugs him, sudden fierce, thin arms strong now. Because of you. He holds gentle, careful of healing wings. Because you fought too. They stand together, watch sunset paint peaks gold. Path ends soon, but story just begins. Human and alien walk final miles, side by side. Unbreakable trust carries them forward through death world cold, toward waiting clan and unknown welcome. High cliffs rise sharp against the pale sky. Jagged peaks pierce low clouds like teeth. Lyra stops, sudden breath catches. Blue glow flares bright. Home, she whispers. Voice trembles with joy and fear. Marcus stands beside her, looks up, sees distant shapes move against stone. Thin winged figures glide between spires, catch light, flash iridescent. Kaleth sky-clan eyrie, built into sheer rock faces. Platforms hang from crystal cables. Nests woven from tough vines and metal, scavenged long ago. Wind carries faint song. High notes drift down like falling stars. They climb final slope. Narrow path winds up cliffside, carved by ancient hands. Marcus leads careful. Places each foot, tests rock before weight. Lyra follows close, wings half spread for balance. Strength returned, almost full. Now she moves light, graceful again. When path widens, they reach first lookout platform. Two young guards spot them. Wings flare, alarm cries echo sharp across valley. More figures appear. Lances gleam. Energy tips hum, low. Warriors drop from above, surround pair in tight circle, weapons point at human, big stranger. No glow, no wings, no flight. Just heavy coat, scarred face, steady eyes. Guards speak fast in Caliph tongue. Lariah steps forward, raises hands, calm voice clear. He saved me, brought me home, do not harm. Warriors hesitate, glance at each other. One elder female glides down, lands soft, older wings, scarred from many flights. She studies Marcus long, then Lariah eyes narrow. You fell in river, we mourned you. How does soft skin walk death river and live? Lariah meets gaze firm. He jumped in, pulled me from water, carried me, fought beasts, crossed gorges, never left me. Murmurs ripple through crowd, doubt mixes with wonder. Elder gestures, bring them inside, prove words. They lead pair up, twisting stairs through narrow tunnels, lit by glowing crystals. Air warms, smells of spice and heated stone. Wide chamber opens, clan gathers, elders perch on high ledges, young ones crowd floor, all eyes fix on human. Marcus stands. Tall shoulders, square. Lyra beside him. Thin hand brushes his arm. Silent support. Elder speaks loud. Tell story, child, from beginning. Lyra steps center. Voice strong, now tells every detail. Storm trial, rocks hit water. Pulled her under, death close. Then human dove in, fought current. Dragged her shore, breathed life back into lungs. Carried her to shelter. Healed wounds with strange tools. Shared food, warmth. Never asked return. Never showed fear. Warriors listen quiet. Some lower lances, others lean forward. When Lyra finishes, Elder turns to Marcus. Why risk so much for stranger not your kind? He thinks, short answers plain. She was dying, I could help, so I did. Simple words hang heavy. No boast, no demand, just truth. Elder studies him, searches for lie, finds none. Nods slow. Show us then. Prove strength, not just words. Marcus meets eyes, calm. What do you need? First test comes quick. Broken wind harness lies on platform. Frame bent. Cable snapped. Elder points. Fix if you can. Examines twisted metal. Thin wires frayed. He pulls small pack. Opens. Takes pliers. Wire cutters. Spare cords scavenged from his own gear. Works careful. Bends frame straight. Splices cable with tight knots. Reinforces weak spots with strips torn from old coat. Fingers move sure. No waste, no hurry. Crowd watches, silent. When finished, harness looks stronger than before. He hands it to nearest warrior, who tests, pulls hard, structure holds firm. Murmurs rise, approval flickers in eyes. Storm hits sudden, sky darkens. Wind screams through spire gaps. Rain lashes sideways. Acid mix burns exposed skin. Caliph rush to secure platforms. Rope strain. One main support cable snaps loud. Platform tilts. Young fledglings cling. Edges cry fear. Elders shout orders. Panic spreads. Marcus moves fast without word. Grabs heavy coil rope from nearby hooks. One end to solid anchor. Other around waist. Ties quick knot. Runs to edge. Leaps across gap. Lands on tilting platform. Wood groans under boots. He plants feet wide. Braces body. Against pull. Grabs falling fledgling. Small wings beat wild. He hauls child safe. Then another. Then third. Platform drops. More acid rain. Stings skin. He ignores. Keeps working. Ties new lines. Knots. Fast hands bleed from rough cable. Yet he pulls. Holds weight of many with raw strength alone. Caliph join. Help. But human stays center. Anchor point. Legs locked. Back straight. Takes load others could not. When storm passes. Platform steadies. Fledgling safe. Marcus slumps. Breathes hard. Rain washes blood from hands. Silence falls heavy. Then cheers rise loud. Wings beat air in joy. Elders glide close, circle him. Respect clear now, one speaks. Voice carries. The soft skin walked Death River, did not break. Fought our beasts, held our home when it fell. He carries no weapons, yet turns impossible to done. Lyra steps forward, eyes shine proud. He is Marcus, my life-death savior by ancient law. I claim him protected. Elders nod one after another. Tradition old as stars binds them now. Prisoner, not guest, but honored. Night falls. Clan gathers in great hall. Fires burn warm, crystals glow. Soft food shared. Roasted wing beast, nuts from high trees, sweet sap cakes. Marcus eats, careful tastes, strange but good. Lyra sits close, translates quiet when needed. Stories flow. Caliph tell of sky ancestors. Human tells of earth, oceans, mountains, machines that touch stars. Young ones crowd near, listen wide-eyed, wonder plain warriors who once pointed lances, now offer nods respect. One young guard approaches, hands small carved crystal. For strength. Marcus takes, accepts with nod, thank you. Elder approaches last, holds ancient scroll, thin metal etched with symbols. You saved one of ours, brought her through death world, no caliph could cross. We offer place here, technology aid, whatever you need. Marcus listens, thinks long, shakes head gentle. I thank you, but my home stays by river, cabin I built with own hands. I go back there. Surprise ripples through crowd. Lyra looks sad, but understands. You choose alone again. He smiles small. Not alone now. Friends wait across stars maybe. She nods, accepts wisdom in choice. Before dawn, Lyra leads him to quiet ledge, overlooks vast valley. Stars fade, sky lightens. She holds small object, glowing crystal pendant, her own heart scale, bioluminescent core, shed during healing. She places it in his hand, warm pulses soft. If danger comes, call we answer. Sky clans owe you life. Marcus closes fingers around gift, feels weight more than stone. I keep it close, thank you Lyra. She hugs him fierce, wings wrap gentle. Thank you Marcus, for refusing let me die. He holds careful, returns embrace short but true. They part at cliff base, clan watches from above, wings beat farewell. Marcus turns, walks downstream alone now, but not empty. Pendant glows faint against chest, path back to cabin long, familiar yet different now. He carries proof, small act echoes far. One human jumped into river, changed fate of many. Stars watch quiet as lone figure. Moves through snow, steady step by step. Death world, thou slight respect for stubborn heart that never yields. Marcus walks down the narrow path. From the high cliffs wind pulls at his coat. Snow swirls light around his boots. Pendant hangs warm against chest. Small glow pulses, steady like heartbeat. He does not look back often, but feels many eyes follow from ledges above. Caliph stands silent, wings folded, watch lone human descend into valley below. Lyra stays at edge, thin figure glows brightest among them. She raises one hand, farewell. He lifts his own, brief wave, then turns forward, steps sure path home. Long, but known. Every rock, every turn, carved into memory. Years alone taught him land like old friend. Journey back takes less time. No sled to pull, no wounded girl to carry. Yet legs feel heavier, heart carries more now. He stops at familiar spots, rests, builds small fires, eats dried meat from pack. Thinks of cabin waiting empty, but his own. Stars wheel overhead, clear cold nights. He pulls pendant free, holds it to light. Blue shine dances across rough palm. Reminder of river, of jump, of trust, built slow. Across weeks of hardship, he smiles. Quiet, puts it back, safe under shirt, keeps walking. Days blend into one another. Snow thins, air warms, slight river grows louder. Familiar roar guides him like beacon. He reaches old fishing spots, checks lines left long ago, finds few small catches, cleans them quick, roasts over fire. Meat tastes better now. Shared memory lingers of Lyra, learning to eat human food, her small laughs when flavors surprised her. He eats alone but not lonely, thoughts warm as much as flames. Cabin appears at last, low, sturdy shape against riverbank. Smoke hole, dark, no fire lit for weeks. He pushes door open. Air inside, cold stale, smells of stone and old wood. He sets pack down, starts routine. Sweep floors, clear dust from shelves, stack fresh wood by stove, light small blaze. Warmth creeps slow, fills space. He sits heavy on cot, stares at walls, scars from crash, marks from storms, reminders of survival. He survived again, brought life home where death waited. Now quiet settles deep. Satisfying weeks. Past normal rhythm returns. Hunt, fish, repair, gather winter stores. Yet changes small. At first he works with new care, sharper focus. Every knot tied stronger, every trap set smarter. Pendant rests on shelf near bed, glows soft at night, like nightlight. He talks to it sometimes. Low voice tells of day catches, weather plans. Simple habit brings comfort. No one answers yet feels heard. One evening, storm rages hard. Wind howls, river rises angry. Marcus stands at door, watches water climb bank higher than memory. He grabs rope, ties to tree, other end to cabin post, braces door with heavy beam, holds firm against push. Water laps at threshold, cold seeps under cracks. He stays awake all night, tends fire, keeps warmth alive. Dawn comes, gray light shows river falls back, bank holds, cabin stands unshaken. He breathes relief, checks pendant, glows steady, thanks silent. Word spreads slow across stars. Caliph tells story first in their own Aries, then to traders who fly between worlds. Soft-skinned human walked Death River. Pulled daughter from death, carried her home through beasts and storms. Held platform when cables snapped. Refused gifts, chose lonely cabin instead. Tale grows, details sharpen. Marcus becomes river walker, figure of myth. Proof humans endure where others shatter. Young Caliph hears story, wide-eyed, ask elders more. Elders smile, tell again. Human strange, stubborn, brave, in ways no other species matches. Years roll quiet on Ilara 9. Marcus ages, hair grays, lines deepen, hands stay strong, work never stops. He teaches himself new tricks, repairs old transmitter with crystal parts left by Caliph's scout, who visited once, brief thank you gift. Signal crackles now, sometimes voices faint, from far systems. He listens, hopes one day, clear call home, yet content if none comes. Planet became home long ago. Then trouble comes. Pirates raid outer sectors. Fast ships strike weak colonies, take what want, leave ruin. Caliph hear news, remember debt, elders gather fleets. Fierce winged ships, sleek crystal hulls, energy lances bright, they launch unasked, head toward human territories. Pirates laugh at first, see glowing ships think, easy prey. Then battle joins, Caliph strike, precise, fast, never retreat. Pirates break, flee, scattered remnants limp away defeated. Word reaches far, humans on fringe worlds stare at sky, see alien fleet defend them. No treaty, no payment, just old promise kept. Message comes later, tight beam to Marcus, transmitter hums, voice familiar. Lyra, older now, calm, strong. Pirates gone, we came because you once came for me. Debt paid in full, yet friendship stays forever. If need rises, call. Marcus listens, sits quiet, long time, then answers simple. Thank you, Lyra. Stay safe. Signal fades, he looks out window. River flows steady, same as always, yet different now. Bridge built across stars, one act, long ago, echoes still. He walks to riverbank, sits on favorite rock, watches water rush white over stones, pulls pendant free, holds it high, glow catches last. Light of day, blue shines bright against gray sky. He speaks soft, to wind, to water, to stars. One girl, one river, one choice. No answer needed, truth sits solid in chest. He saved life, life saved many in turn. Circle closes, quiet, complete. Night falls, clear, stars burn cold. Marcus returns to cabin, lights fire, sits with old book, worn pages yellows. He reads slow, enjoys peace earned hard. Pendant rests beside him, Glow pulses gentle like breathing. He smiles, tired, content human stubbornness carried far, showed galaxy what one person can do when refuses let another die. Simple act, biggest strength of all. Cabin warm, fire crackles soft, river sings outside, endless song. Marcus closes eyes, rests deep, dreamless sleep. Tomorrow brings new day, same hard work, same quiet joy. He wakes ready, faces whatever comes, because humans endure, because one human jumped into river long ago, changed everything for good.